So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
So things are underway. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tchouaméni tries to clear. De Jong.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's found the way past. Surely he can't. Decent chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back. But what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Looking for options for movement. Still goalless. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. And it's Olmo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Nice interception, well timed. Yamal. Carreras. Valverde. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Bellingham. Dani Olmo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Garcia wins the duel this time. Bernal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That was a sharp... And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Opts to play it back. Oh, the ball's... And he's following up! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Spread to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, sweet feet. And they're back on the ball again. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Tchouaméni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Vinicius Junior. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Bernal. That's a little off target. Garcia! That's a sharp pass. anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now the ball's gone astray. Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
He slings it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Rashford. And it's De Jong. It's a searching pass. It's a goal kick. Dani Olmo. Yamal just eases him off the ball.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Pass somewhat off target. Tchouaméni, Garcia. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Madrid certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16.
So we're off again.
Madrid are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Rodrigo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Dani Olmo. De Jong. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. That has been cut short. Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Tries to pass it through. Backward it goes. And it's Valverde. Shot, surely! Well, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pau Kubasi gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So no flag here. And it's pulled back. Terrific effort. That's another chance. Nearly, but not quite.
Mbappe certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
El dorsal 46. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So we've reached the hour mark. This is a promising build-up. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Now this could be a chance. And here's Rodrigo. De Jong. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Rodrigo. And he cuts out the supply. Over to the right flank. Great ball, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 42, el dorsal 45. Cambio de jugadores.
And they've got rid. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rashford. And it's Gavi. Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at the space here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Goulet. And that's a goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. João Cancelo.
There they go, hunting again.
Rodrigo, he's picked his way through. Shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rashford gets into a good... Gavi! And the number on the board is 3. And here's Yamal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this? Always onto this. So that means another 30 minutes football. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Como no se ha podido romper el empate, se disputará una prórroga de 30 minutos. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Arda Güler. And he's been shifted off it. Showing good feet. Arda Güler. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in a great position here. And he's cut it out. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Gavi. Driving forward. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And here's Rashford. Now it's Gavi. He's having a pop! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
And here's Ferran Torres. Rashford threads one in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Carreras. Güler. Spread it left. And it's Arda Güler. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Madrid really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Carreras picks it up out wide. And it is half-time in extra time. And so penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? 105 minutes of football and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one shot at goal! He lifts the roof! A breakthrough! So late in the day! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Güler. Passing nice and neat. 1-0 as we head towards the end. It's a pretty loose pass. And back to the goalkeeper. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's a good ball out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Alexander-Arnold. I think we're just about done here. Some really good ball movement. Gavi.
Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Kochen claims comfortable. Nicely weighted ball. That's beautifully weighted. Ferran Torres. He's had a shot! And a goal! They have stolen level at the last! So there you have it, penalties. Madrid take this the distance.
I had a feeling this might end goalless with everyone pretty much running themselves to a standstill. These players certainly have done their part in making it an enthralling encounter.
So time to shake the weariness out of those limbs and to engage with focus. It's penalty kicks. Howson is first to take the long walk. Oh, it's a really good save.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Well, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Rodrigo is the man who's second in line. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
Ferran Torres is second man up. And he duly obliges. We're on to number 3 here. That's a brilliant read.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck. I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Big character, big moment, big save. It is the lonely walk.
Everyone here are holding their breath.
And there you have it. Madrid fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout, as cruel as that is. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and...
Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodrigo, can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation...
And he shoots! And he has his goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Mbappe! Loose ball now, and oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Brahim Diaz. Might be danger here. Dani Ceballos. He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Kochen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rashford. Pinches it off him. Tchouaméni. Ceballos. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Dani Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's superb. Ceballos. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ceballos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pau Kubasi clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Balde gets it away. And it's Tchouaméni. Mbappe received. And the shot! There's a goal! Into the lead once more. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid have their lead. Yamal's cross. No, that's been dealt with. And reclaimed it in a trice. João Cancelo. Lovely, now then. Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking to play him in. Kubasi.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
And it's Cancelo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well read, and the danger is averted. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he welcomes it in. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, this is he's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And here's Rodrigo. Valverde. And it's Diaz.
2 minutos de descuento.
Chouameni. This looks and a chance! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity wouldn't.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Madrid are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Madrid largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's Rashford! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that Brahim Diaz! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's made its way to him. Real chance! And there's his goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 11.
And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal.
El dorsal 7.
Mendy does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's got away. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Carvajal. Pass somewhat off target. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Dani Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Bellingham. Oh, good ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Dani Olmo. Ceballos. Oh, super find. Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. Dani Olmo, who does have an assist to his name. And he's well positioned here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rashford, and it's Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Bernal. And here's Rashford. This might spell danger.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde knocks it out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Lewandowski. Searching pass he's played there. De Jong providing an outlet on that flank.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Madrid really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Camavinga goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. So, Jim, who would you identify? Mbappe! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Matheus Nunes. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. And he's gone looking for safety. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That's Bellingham, just the keeper in his way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. Doku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Doku looking to play him in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he shoots! It's in! And there is your opener. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's got away. Luis. Carvajal deals with that comfortably. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Reinders.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marmouche. Threads one in. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Haaland is onto this. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, a delicate chip through. And a chance! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter.
Vinicius Junior! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Marmouche. Luis. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Bellingham. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Great vision. Doku, Reinders. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well, that looks a decent ball. Space for him to turn and look. Skims one in. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Short changes him with that pass. Chouameni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Has a look and plays it forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
This ended up in no man's land.
This is the time you need that pace.
Matches Nunes makes the interception. Nouri. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's it, 45 minutes up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7 será sustituido
So
por
the action
el
resumes.
dorsal 11.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Doku. It's a searching pass. Lewis looking to receive it in space. And that is well cleared. That's a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Brahim Diaz, and it's Arda Güler.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Always onto this. Shot could be on. And he thumps it clear. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodrigo receives it in a good position here. Doku. Brahim Diaz. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Nicely spread. Doku. Reinders. Reinders. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Doku. Now it's Doku. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, sweet feet. That's a delicate pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Reinders. Reinders was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Marmoush. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well played. Brahim Diaz tries to pass it through. And here's Rodrigo. Marmoush. That's a good ball out wide. That is good strength. Now that's well seen too. Mendy.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Reinders. So what can they make of this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to snatch it back. Great chance! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Doku. Aims beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, he's not getting any further than that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's a key interception. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Passing is crisp and sharp. This could be their final throw of the dice. Madrid have their third corner. A header! And that's a tiny finish. Deep into injury time. Oh. And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Rodrigo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Rodrigo must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Now it's Rodrigo. Tries to thread one through. Space for him to turn and look. Rodrigo! And he's there to belt it away. This might spell danger. He's had a shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Danny Carvajal, because I think he brings a lovely balance down the flanks, and he's capable of going both ways. He's added that extra element as well of intelligence, where he's better at deciding when to go and when to stay. And he's really coming on in his game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Savinho, and he's managed to get free. Carvajal, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rodrigo. Now, can they get him away? And he is deftly away. Reinders. Spread to the right. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Haaland, looking for options for movement. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the shot's on here. And he's running through. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked it up out wide. Donnarumma with the clearance. Chouameni. And it's Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Threads one in. And he's cut it out.
Rodrigo really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He can run onto that. Oh, he's all alone. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Mbappe. Bellingham.
Madrid truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Tchouameni. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Marmoush. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Lewis.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Rodri. Reinders. Here's Doku. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Gets us going once more.
será reemplazado por
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Doku. Played into space. Spread neatly. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ball's gone out of play. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. And here's Haaland. Now it's Doku. That's a delicate pass. Plays it in, and the shot! And it's been hooked away. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Rodri. And it's Reinders. Looking for a runner. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
Madrid are making a change now.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Carvajal spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Doku in acres of space out wide. Reinders. Mendy. No way through there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bullish header! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's on it, can he get away? Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Doku has it out wide and in space. And he's had it nicked away. Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. There seemed no way back, but they are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
El dorsal 21, el dorsal 12, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 37.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final.
Chance for a shot! And no mistake! And the comeback is complete! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Madrid leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be...
Oh, what has happened here? Always goal side. Semenyo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Foot in. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Good ball, good take. Foden. And it's O'Reilly. Doku. Can he get it through? O'Reilly receives it in a wide position. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
This venue, located here in Villa Belmiro, is modest, but whatever it lacks in size, it more than makes up for in character. Things already rolling. Davis. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for the run, and it's been played through. Oh, there's the shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. Great ball, and he's in here. Vinicius Junior! And he's stuck it away. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always think...
And a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Madrid are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. João Palhinha. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. Spence. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, he's been flattened there. Dragoshin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Good ball, good take. Dragoshin deals with that comfortably. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Spence. No, again there's no way through. And it's made its way to him. Bissouma.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
This is a promising build-up. A probing pass. Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. Valverde knocks it into space. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely bit of skill. That is good strength. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. João Palhinha. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Passing nice and neat. He's in a great position here. Shot at goal! Now there's a fine ball. Has to go back here. Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Madrid really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Udogi clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Davis going forward. That pass has been well intercepted. Dragoshin calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Bissouma. Eder Militao makes the interception. Goulet. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's been cut out, well played. And the referee says that is that for the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Madrid really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Madrid sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 10.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And here's Colomwani. Nice. And the shot! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Alexander-Arnold gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Bissouma. And it's Kudus. And here's Solanke. That's a little off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spence. Kudus. Spence. He has a look up, looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Tottenham cut their deficit, and he shoots! A neat finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Tottenham are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Getting up there! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's a key interception. Solanke. And it's Kudus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Kolomuani. Williams-Barnett. Shoots! And it's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 5,
So we have movement on both
camisa
benches.
15,
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Camisa 21.
Well, that defending is
Camisa
unapologetically
38.
persistent. It's almost
Camisa
personal.
19.
And it had to be.
Camisa 4. Teremos uma substituição.
It's a promising position. Brahim Diaz. Very nicely done.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Kudus. Somewhat off target. And it's Kudus. Kudus really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Threads one in. Gallagher. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Simons. Now this could be a chance. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
I think we're just about done here.
Tottenham really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Bentancur and Danso. Spence, who does have an assist to his name. Xavi Simons. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now that's well seen too. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Rodrigo. He shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Brahim Diaz. And that was nowhere near his best. Udogi. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our...
You